You want to go on a trip with me? We're going to pull the plug. In 2021, we're going to pull the plug. This could be really powerful for you. You ready to go there? This is a practice, and I hope you'll share this with other people, because today we are going to pull the plug. You don't have to be afraid. You want to go there with me? Give this a try. See what happens. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an amazing life. Somebody said, what's the silver thing back there? That is my fireplace. I manifested everything in my house, including, I want a really unique fireplace. Should have been more specific about that. But it's really cool. Anyways, so viewer question, that's your answer. Now we're going to pull the plug today, and I'm going to take you on a journey. I'm actually going to put music to this, and we're going to go on a journey of pulling the plug, your last few minutes here on the planet. Are you ready to go there? No, not next week. Oh, no, not next year. We're going there now. Everything that you've done up until this point, that's it. That was your contribution. And now, we're surrounding you. You're ready to leave. And we're going to pull the plug. Are you ready to go there? Take a deep breath. Oh, it's not really your lungs moving anymore. What is that? There are people surrounding you. They're talking to you, but you can't answer anymore, because you're not in that physical body. They released you. It was time for you to leave. Are you ready? Oh, no. There's no going back. No one's going to ask you if you'd like to go back or that it's not your time. It's your time. Your time is up here. You're floating upward and upward and upward, looking down at the room. Who's in that room? Is there anybody by your side? Do you have family? Are they sad to see you go? Who's there that cared about you? No one? Does that even matter? You're floating upward. You can see yourself laying there looking very peaceful, because it's over. No more struggle, no more sadness, no more worry. Oh, take a deep breath. You're done. Oh, you get to go on to amazing new things. Yes, you'll get a resting period here. You're being encompassed with love and light. There are light beings surrounding you, joyful and happy. Do you feel that? No more heaviness, no more density. You feel light. In fact, everything is so beautiful and intense in a way that it never was on earth. How do you feel right now? Euphoric, or are you afraid? Perhaps we need to take a look at where you were so that we can decide where you must go next. What did you do in your life that you felt was worthy? How do you feel about that? You don't have to name all those situations, just how do you feel right now? Did you contribute in a positive, loving way? Or were you angry and fearful? You know, fear is equal to anger. It's just a low frequency that you're choosing that blocks you from all of your capabilities, all your lightness, all your ability to contribute in a positive way. How do you feel about that life that you just lived? Did you go through with anger, anxiety, Or did you experience these things and finally let go, knowing that nothing can truly harm you? Look at where you are now. If you knew that this is what would happen when you transcended, would you have worried? Everything's available to you now. There's no need for anything. Everything is available. But we must look at that journey. Take a look. Take a look at that childhood. Did you forgive all those who harmed you, who were teaching you that no matter what happens on that planet, we are all here to evolve and learn? And if others inflicted pain on you, it's not about them. It's about you. How did you handle that? Did you eventually let go any anger or blame or victimization? Because now you know how powerful and perfect you are, and that you could have gone into that space at any point. Did you go there? Did you finally let it go? Those choices that you made, those not so pleasant relationships, the things you did that were maybe not so honest, the things that you inflicted on other people, the things that you said that you knowingly knew would hurt somebody, and that's exactly what you meant to do. Did you ever forgive yourself for that? Did you ever go into that space where you gave back and realized that you were learning, evolving, and that you're no longer that person, and that you are a student? Or did you continue your life in that space of anger, never letting go, seeing other people as a problem? Did you get in arguments a lot? Did you have to battle your side, even if you were battling for spirituality? Do you realize now that none of that counts? We're all perfect. We all go to this amazing space that you're in right now. All of those still there, they will join you also. And you're going to have to look at each other and say, wow, we did well, or maybe we could have done better. How do you feel? Did you put yourself out a little bit? Maybe got up and said something nice to somebody, or gave someone a meal, or opened a door, carried groceries? Did you take in a stray dog and love them? Did you blame your neighbor for something, or did you go over there and offer assistance? How do you feel about your life? Could you have done better? Would you like to go back and do better? It's possible, you know. We will allow you to go back. But if we do, what do you vow to do differently? Will you put on your rose-colored glasses and see the world as amazing and beautiful, even through the challenges? Will you give up fear? It's a choice, you know. It's not something that you have or possess. It's something that exists, that you either react to or you observe. Because when you go back into that body, if you do, I guarantee you it will be part of the journey. But the test is, what are you going to do with it? It no longer has to rule you. Anger never has to rule you. Compassion can replace that. Forgiveness replaces victimization. Understanding and knowing, now you look at everything and you realized all of it was a play. We were playing roles, testing ourselves, testing others, evolving or not. Are you proud of that journey? Are you proud of how you left it? Could you have done better? You know the world still needs you. We need higher frequencies. Are you willing to go into the higher frequency no matter where you were when you left? We're going to grant you access back there if you choose to make a higher choice, a difference when you do that. even if you were awakened? Did you put in 100%? Did you offer your services? Or did you pull back because the world is so painful? Well, now you know that is a fleeting moment in eternity, so you can handle it. The planet, they're counting on you. Those who don't see the light, well, you can show it to them and allow them to choose. That's all you can do. Are you willing to go back? Because we've decided that you can have another chance. You can love others that wronged you, because that love could transform those angry people. Those that treated you worse, they will release the anger only if you allow them to. And if they don't, can you love them anyways? Can you see no fault in the other and know that you too can always do better? Because all of us can continue to raise our frequency beyond frequencies that we can even imagine as human beings, higher than archangels. So we're always working on it. But this is a task that you took on, and we would like you to go back and finish that mission that you have. Is it just to work on yourself? Because when you do that and you go to a higher frequency, you affect the collective of the planet and beyond. And now you're going to move slowly toward that body. Everybody in the room, if anybody is there, is going to see your chest all of a sudden raise up, and take a deep breath. And the body is animated again, and everybody's rejoicing. You're back. Oh, the body feels so heavy. What were you thinking? It's okay. You won't be here that long. Not according to eternity. It's not going to be a long, painful journey this time. You can be even more amazing. What can you do to make a difference in somebody else's life? It could be simple. Taking that little puppy that's old and decrepit with no owner. Go visit that elderly person. Bring them some food or drive them to the doctor's. Take the neighbor's dog for a walk. Invite a couple people over. Keep your distance and just let them know that it's okay. We're still a community. Is there something you can do? Is there a career you're in that you need to change, or a relationship you need to walk away from? We're releasing those lower frequencies. So many people are making those choices. Do you need to? It's okay. It's uncomfortable, but you know what you're going to. So that's no big deal. In fact, it's going to feel amazing because you know what the result is. Mission accomplished. So, take that breath. Wow. You're not really that person in the mirror. You know what you are. Something so amazing that no man or woman can explain. Are you ready to raise the frequency of the planet, one light being at a time? Get busy. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I hope you enjoyed our little trip. The plug, it's still unplugged because you're alive and well and functioning perfectly fine on your own. Make it happen. We're all counting on you. Namaste.